Hey everyone, I'm Emily, and I'm here to talk about martial arts in fiction. And I'm really taking this moment to say how excited I am to see how excited other people are about martial arts and specifically choreography in all sorts of media. Seeing the fact that people actually not only know that fight choreography is a thing, it's not just actually people like fighting one another, and the fact that they know how much work goes into it is really cool for me to see. I mean, partially due to the fact that I actually do some fight choreography myself. Also the fact that I've been doing martial arts for 10 years, which, now that I think about it, is kind of crazy. But what I think it might be time for people to start talking about, now that the idea of fight choreography is more common, is getting more martial arts styles actually represented. At the moment, if you really look at it, we're mostly gonna get BJJ, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. That's mostly because of like John Wick, so thanks John Wick for BJJ. We're gonna see a lot of Kali. That's basically anytime you see a weapon, they're probably doing Kali. And if you see anybody doing kicks, they're probably doing TKD or Taekwondo. And these are all great martial arts. I love them all dearly. But there's like hundreds of martial arts throughout the world. So other than the fact that more diversity is always a good thing to have in any kind of fiction, mostly I want to talk about martial arts as a way of expressing character. So if you have your fictional character, you have all these various ways of showing who they are. That's from character design, from their acting. Martial arts should be one of those ways. Because now that we've been looking more at choreography, we've been seeing that a good fight scene should really be a way of conveying character. I've heard this analogy before. A good fight scene is supposed to be like a conversation, in that it really should be doing the exact same things. It should be moving the plot forward, it should be doing world building, and it should be conveying character. Well, if everybody's doing the exact same martial arts, even if the actors are acting differently, there's only so much variation you can really get in character expression. Think of different martial arts as akin to somebody's dialect, their accent, vocal tics. Those are all the sorts of things that characters have to add to their performance. So by just choosing different martial arts for characters, one martial art or more, a lot of that work is already being done. Because the reason there are so many martial arts all over the world is because there's a lot of different ways to fight. Thinking about just some people are bigger, some people are smaller. Some moves are going to be a lot easier depending on your physicality. Some moves are going to be a lot easier or harder depending on like whether you have mobility issues, whether you're tall, whether you're super light or whether you're super heavy. Really, there's kind of a martial art for anybody physically. Not only that, there's a different martial art for different fighting philosophies. Some martial arts are going to work better if you're naturally more aggressive. Other ones are better if you're more defensive. Some you kind of just are really benefited just by kind of going for it. Other ones, yeah, it works better if you're tricky. So you can see that these are all really just good ways of showing a character. It's kind of shorthand, right? If somebody does a martial art that's known for being deceptive, hey, look at that, it's a deceptive character. Stuff like that. In addition, you also have the fact that lots of martial arts are influenced by the histories and cultures of the people who developed them. So if you give a character a martial art that is really known to be influenced by that history, maybe that character has a similar history. Maybe that character is part of that culture and they want to express that culture that way. So you have a lot more ways to kind of flesh out your character more if you use it. And so that's what this whole series is really going to be about. I'm going to take different fictional characters and I'm going to talk about what martial arts would fit them. I'm not exactly hypothesizing about what styles they would canonically do. I mean, sometimes that might happen a little bit, but really I'm thinking more about what martial arts might suit them, what fits their personality, what kind of fits the character's theme. And I'm going to see how much that could flesh out any time there actually could be a fight scene. So, I don't know, hopefully it'll be fun. I think it will be. I'll have fun making it. yeah, see you in the next video. Bye. Anything in fiction is cat. Okay, one sec, I gotta pause for the cat. Cat boy, cease.